So, in inviting Ms. Ngozi to talk to us about assessing farmer financial resources, I will urge you to please summarize it and give us the nitty-gritty so that we can move on.
I want to thank you especially, the moderator. Actually, claiming me on the show today. Great farmers, no farmer, Agribusiness. Anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo, anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo, anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo. Agụrụ agụkwa anyị o, anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo, anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo, anyị bụ ndị ọrụ ugbo. As farmers, I they put our ears down. They were farmer, they were a farmer. I think that this is also your business. I they put on agribusiness value chain development, key to sustainable individual and national prosperity. What is this value chain? Most of us who farmers, I'm a here value chain. I know I am a for example, for example, in a kojapo, in with a stem, in with a tubagi, give me the apple. Never must just a nutshell. In a nutshell, all I discuss with her as farmers. Action kind water that agriculture is not just I am a farmer. Action kind see that now there is business in agriculture. As a farmer, you are a business person. And farmers, who be proud of your profession. Most farmers here in general have farmers because so who the merchant it have, who the water, the value not in your products or the value in your products as a farmer. Agribusiness value chain is a series of activities that create value for agricultural products from production to consumption. What is the importance of agribusiness value chain? It enhances efficiency, productivity, and profitability, thereby leading to sustainable individual and national prosperity. Now, farmers need to face. What are those things farmers face that make them not to get money or that make them not to see agriculture as a business? One, low productivity and efficiency. Some of us farmers, I use the right farming practices or the right farming practice. And it will make you to you cannot go to the market to sell your products because you did not apply the right practice. So if you don't apply the right practice, how can you be productive in your farm? So that is number one. Then limited access to finance and markets. Most of people now say, because I know what they from government. How can government invest in you when you are not being productive? How can government or individuals invest in what you are doing? One hour seem to get the right thing. So as farmers, you will be limited or you will be limited to getting access to finance and markets if you do not practice the right way, thereby leading to low productivity. You cannot get access to finance because an investor would like to invest in Another thing, inadequate infrastructure and technology. Most of us can job and we book as soon as we are asking that na mommy and computer without the money sharp. So low inadequate infrastructure and technology is one of the challenges facing agribusiness in Nigeria. Another one of poor policy and regulatory framework. Now, what are the opportunities? I am one of the challenges facing agribusiness in Nigeria. What are the opportunities? I am one here when I or when the challenges that is facing agribusiness in Nigeria. Now, what are the opportunities? Magistrate law na each other into full-scale production business. What are the opportunities? One is increased productivity and efficiency. 2 is improved access to finance and markets. 3, enhanced profitability and competitiveness. 4, job creation and poverty reduction. 5 is improved food security and nutrition. Now, key components of agribusiness value chain development. 1 is production. Key components to the value chain, understanding the step-by-step, not in agriculture. One is production. Improving agricultural productivity and efficiency. These are the components of agribusiness value chain development. 2 is processing, adding value to agricultural products. What is processing? Custard, all those things are processing. And when the food processor also not here. And then finance, providing access to finance and credit facilities. These are the key components of agribusiness value chain development. Another one is infrastructure, developing adequate infrastructure and technology. Now, what is the role of government? His Excellency, I was very impressed when he was speaking. As farmers, or as he spoke about energy, which is the key factor to production. Even when energy, it cannot go far. He spoke about it and he highlighted it here. So what is the role of government and private sector in agriculture value chain development? One is on government will provide policy and regulatory framework, infrastructure and finance. Then on private sector, only the private side, the companies in agribusiness value chain, investing in agriculture. We need our private sectors to invest in agriculture. They need to provide technology and expertise, and they will also create jobs. Now, in conclusion, agribusiness value chain development is critical to sustainable individual and national prosperity. Addressing challenges and leveraging opportunities in agribusiness value chain development can enhance productivity. It can enhance efficiency and profitability. On the collaboration between governments, private sector, and other stakeholders is essential for successful agribusiness value chain development. Recommendations. We need to develop and implement policies and programs to support agribusiness value chain development. 2, invest in infrastructure and technology to enhance productivity and efficiency. 3, provide access to finance and markets for agribusiness entrepreneurs. And finally, promote public sector partnership to support agribusiness value chain development. To the bottom line. What is the response to this challenge? As farmers, what are the quick ways or the step-by-step so that we can harness the untapped value chain in our products as farmers? Number 1 is at RA Ventures. We recognize the interconnected challenges facing agribusiness value chain development in Nigeria. Some of us are farmer. I'm a farmer. I don't care in the affairs of the nation. Look, if we as farmers, we as politicians, teachers, anything in them, you can see that we have the same challenge. We share the same problem. This issue of social vices all the evil things happen, and we farmers, we also share it with people. Even into security. That people are farmers, it doesn't concern people. It still concerns us. Because if agriculture is given quick attention, or if the farmers can understand what they are doing, they can help. They can help in what ways? One is they can develop themselves, develop their children, develop their families, and even what have you done? You have helped to reduce social vices in the society. Now, our response, our response to this challenge is the Area Agripreneurship Development Empowerment Self-Help Cluster Progressive Farming Initiative, which were in collaboration with the Mbaise Roundtable to empower farmers in Mbaise nation. Please, can you join your hands together on this? MPR has tried. Prof, thank you very much, sir. Because when I was called up to make a proposal on this, I told them that getting finance most times is not easy for our farmers because we are not doing the right thing. One, we don't even know who are the farmers in Mbaise. I am not behind the Jakarta. Where is your farm? Show me what you produce. Or we are portfolio farmers. Or we are portfolio farmer. I don't know if you understand me. So what did we do? We arranged an initiative, or we organized an initiative called self-help cluster farming. Self-help, you need to step up. You need to step out to help yourself before anybody will come to help you. What is that self-help? One, you have stepped up and said, or you have stepped out and said, I am a farmer. Please, I need help. That is the number one thing. Then number two, we organize these farmers in clusters. We have our clusters spread across, both in the crop section and in the livestock section. Before I can go further, I need to define what the project is all about. Area Agripreneurship Development Empowerment Self-Help Cluster Farming only an innovative farming model that empowers individuals and communities to participate in agribusiness value chain development. You are in a community where you have a land in alone on hectares. Evidence that you can't even produce what you eat. So what did we do? We said, okay, Mr. A or Mr. B, I am from Mbaise, and Mr. A is from Mbaise. In Mbaise, we have hectares of land. In Mbaise, and we have our farmers who plant, who are into cropping. I can generalize it like that. I can generalize it. Who are into cropping, we push them down to Mbaise. So, okay, please come to this community that have bought back their lands. But we are leveraging on the CBN, ACGSF, Agricultural Credit Guarantee Scheme. It is a loan. It is not free. Some people COVID-19 will say, no, free. Some of you have a debit account till now. So what are we doing? We are helping these farmers to form them in clusters. Those that don't have money, they don't want to go. They can go to CBN because these are our farmers. They are into so, but they don't have this finance. Then what should you do first? If I put a counterpart funding of 100,000, 100,000 is just like a cash collateral. It is still your money. And when you do it, goes to say, hey, yes, I am capable. I can pay back this money. Then we're also working through a microfinance bank because it is a general project and it is only disbursed through a microfinance or through any microfinance bank. Then we are now working in partnership with a microfinance bank where, because of this project I made, this self-help cluster farming project, the interest rate of 2.5% every month. And you want a livestock farmer, they need 6 months moratorium to use the 500. And then open a crop farmer, they need 1 year moratorium. Here, they may just have that interest rate just 2.5%. Now they actually has any give 500,000 now. Farmers, because one to measure, can you do anything with that 500,000? No. You didn't just say yes. When you say yes, in that. Thank you. What do we give it? Like our farmers in the poultry farm, about there are about 36 of them. They got this 500,000 naira and came under a cluster, under a management, where their own farm, and they were able to stock about 1,500 birds. Their farm on own now, and the management manage them, and they are in their houses relaxing as poultry farmers. But the idea is, you will be trained under that cluster, you will be sustained from that cluster. For example, even when you can only rear 10 birds in your backyard, you join this cluster where you put in your money together. You find out that you can rear more than 10 birds, isn't it? Then, when you make your profits, you can sustain your backyard farm with that money in a day, now your cluster. And it doesn't matter anywhere your cluster now. Our plan is to set up clusters here in Mbaise, but they call for action. We will start with the existing clusters that we have. Then with time, we can then set up clusters here in Mbaise. So cluster, when you come under a cluster, you will be identified in that cluster. When an investor comes, because we have some partners we are working with. We are working with SMIDAN, most of us are SMIDAN here, Small Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria. We are working with NACOTAN, Nigeria Cotton Traders Association of Nigeria. We are working with MACPAMAN, Maize Growers and Processors Association of Nigeria. We are working with Export Promotion Council. They make sure say, farmers here are there in these clusters. They so okay, we produce only here. The people in the clusters will also be trained, then so that your products can be exportable. I thank God and then MPR, how much most of them will channel Nanabeke. What should they do? They can leverage on this opportunity. Say what MPR actually empower 100 farmers. Then they produce rice, some things in tons. So because I cassava. No bone choro. I produce here. The Export Promotion Council will package the product for export. So that is that. Now, what are the objectives of this cluster farming? It enhances agricultural productivity and efficiency. It improves access to finance and markets. As a farmer, you might not have much money, but when you join this cluster, you'll be linked to a finance institute where you can get the money. It's just a unit money. And it increases profitability and competitiveness. That if you're under this cluster, it will increase your profitability. What you cannot make as a person, when you join hands together, you make more money on it. And you can comfortably stand bold and say, I am a farmer, I am a farmer, and my farm is in so and so place. I have my chicken, I have my 100 birds, or I have my 50 birds in a cluster. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. So you can be a farmer in Ngozi, in a nutshell. And the idea is we want food to be everywhere. Some people now say, I am a medical doctor, I can't go into farming. I am a nurse, I can't go into farming. I am a teacher, I can't go into farming. You know what it is now? You can be a farmer by proxy. So, another important objective of Beulah, it creates jobs and reduce poverty. This cluster program will create jobs. Our children can come there and work. We will train these kids, they will come there and work, and automatically it has reduced poverty in the society, isn't it? So, and also, it improves food security and nutrition. Even are practicing that organic farming. Everything you do or you should do as a farmer should be targeted at mitigating greenhouse gas emission. In Aya, the weather is changing every day. And what we are practicing is the global standard where you should follow the step of the organic farming. where we can produce good food. Cancer, a lot of problems, manafo, because of what? The chemicals, but in this cluster program, with our partners, we produce organic food that is very nutritious to our body. What is the benefit of agripreneurship development farmers self-help cluster produce farming? One, it increases food production and security. Your cluster, you as a cluster member, group that's your cluster will help. It will increase food production and security. It will improve livelihood for farmers and rural communities. Communities that bring out their lands. A farmer or a farmer who had his infrastructure before, you can come and say, please, Harry, I have my poultry farm, a capacity of 1,000, 2,000. And when you use that is what we are talking about here. That it improves livelihood for farmers and rural development. Anywhere this cluster comes, it will automatically develop that community. Another one is enhances economic growth and development. It will reduce what we call the capital flight. It will reduce capital flight. So what your community doesn't have. But when these clusters are formed in communities, you will see that these products are very close to you. You don't need to travel far. You can just go to Mamage or to your neighbor and buy those things. So that's what we're talking about here. It improves nutrition and health outcome. Then, call to action. What are we talking about? Call to action is we urge and advocate for more people to venture into agribusiness value chain. Because we are urging and we are calling. If you're a farmer, you are not a farmer, you are into different profession, we want you to venture into agribusiness value chain. You need to invest in the step-by-step way that add the value to that product. So please, we are asking government, we are urging individuals, we are urging big shops, we are urging the deep pockets to come up and support farmers in their society, sponsor people, have this counterparts, see her in this program, so that we can have more people into farming, or we can have food security to the stampede nation, rice, 10 kg of rice, when they manage the war, because there is no food. And a open hunger, it is not a child's play. So we urge and advocate for more people to venture into agribusiness value chain. By doing so, we can create national food production and security, we can create jobs, reduce poverty, and improve livelihood for farmers and rural communities. Another is, we can promote economic growth and development and improve nutrition and health outcomes. In conclusion, our agribusiness value chain development is critical to sustainable individual and national prosperity. The RA and MPR Agripreneurship Development Empowerment Self-Help Cluster Produce Farming initiative is an innovative solution to the challenges facing agribusiness value chain development in Nigeria. His essence was talking about cluster. Cluster is the only way we can survive. Cluster is the only way we as farmers can survive. You can have your farm and also be in a cluster to sustain yourself and your society and your community. We must work together to promote agribusiness value chain development and increase national food production and security. Great farmers. Thank you very much.